Hello everyone, what's up? Believe it or not, it was our channel's 4th birthday 2 months ago on May 9th. As I do every year, I would like to take stock of my videos and projects this season and to share some important updates with you guys. While I do that, I'll show you some photos of my projects between August 2023 and now. I use the term season deliberately because for me, as an educator by trade, time is measured in academic years. School for me starts in August and ends in June, and so does every season of the race for Terra. Both as a creator and a hobbyist, this season now coming to an end has been marked by periods of frantic activity interspersed with extended breaks. My video releases were likewise inconsistent, with 5 videos in the month of January, for example, and a hiatus in April due to family and work obligations. However, I have to say that I met my goal of publishing a minimum of 1 video a month, and I intend to do the same next season. This is obviously not enough to feed the YouTube algorithm, but it's the best that I can do without losing my sanity in the process. In the end though, I've always made my videos for those in my Discord community, or shall I say for my Praetorians rather than for the general public, so that's okay with me. And speaking of Praetorians, I would like to thank again all those of you who stayed with me this year as YouTube members, despite the aforementioned inconsistency. You're not only supporting me personally, but also you're largely responsible for making our Discord server a second home for many of us. So thank you. On the other hand, my experience as a small creator with the YouTube memberships platform itself has been really disappointing. Things like not being able to contact you, my Patreons, not being able to properly track those coming and leaving, or the Discord integration failing almost every time are really irritating given that those are standard features in Patreon. I've waited for YouTube to make improvements in this regard, but 2 years later, all those niggles remain. For those reasons, I'm moving back to Patreon effective immediately. So if you want to support my work and this channel, please take a look at my new Patreon page. The tiers remain almost identical, as are the perks involved. In terms of content, I can promise you a minimum of 1 video a month, and rather than sticking to any particular topic, like say Horus Heresy, I can guarantee you that I'm gonna keep things deliberately eclectic. For example, some of you already know that in a couple of weeks, I'm going to be interviewing someone who made a huge impact on me, not only as a Warhammer fan, but also as a fan of sci-fi literature in general. One of my first videos, therefore, planned for mid-August, will be precisely that interview. Going back to the idea of community though, I have one more important announcement to make. Our next Community Spotlight video will not just be the usual showcase. Instead, it will be a hobby competition where the participants will have their work judged by a panel of their peers. The winner will get a very special prize from me, a brand new GHAC-98 D airbrush by Gaahleri with 2 cool accessories, a square trigger and a 6-hole air cap, which will allow you to further customize your airbrush. My thanks to Gaahleri for sending me this awesome piece of kit and for supporting my little channel. I have to say that I've been using their products intensively for the last few months, and I can't recommend their Swallowtail or Mobius airbrushes enough. But back to the hobby competition. What is it about, you ask? Well, my VIP Discord members have already decided that. Have a look. So as you can see, the competition, and by extension my next Spotlight video, will revolve around a diorama with an abandoned vehicle of some description on top of a hill. Each participant can choose the genre, the scale, and the model though, so it could be, I don't know, a Horus Heresy tank, it could be a crashed X-Wing using a 3D printed model, or it could be a Maschinen Krieger kit. Now this is very deliberate, as it reflects first of all my own tastes, and secondly the fact that many of you also dabble in different styles and or genres. Ultimately, this is also what I want to promote as a creator. So if you're interested, make sure to write this down. The deadline for entering your abandoned vehicle diorama is Friday, August 30th, and this competition is open to anyone who is a member of my Discord server with a role of Magos or higher. Well guys, if anything is unclear, or if you have any questions, you can let me know in the comments below. I'm currently on holiday for the month of July, but I'll be back in August as always. In the meantime, remember, keep it up and weather it out.